guys. Jesse Granger with The Athletic for Reilly. Bruce has mentioned a couple times that this group of players has been to this round a couple times and not been able to advance, and you guys kind of can draw from that experience to help you here. How do you think you do that?
Like you said, you just learn from your experience. Obviously, when you have teams down, you really have to have a bit of a killer instinct and make sure that you're making things difficult on them. And I think the last two games we haven't done that. We've given up free chances, so it'll be important next game to get back to the style of play that's made us so successful in these playoffs, is really limiting teams to shots to the outside and not giving them second chance opportunities.
Do you think the pressure has ramped up on you guys, or do you think it's still the same? We're in the Western Conference Finals, one win away.
I think it's the same. I mean, you look at the first two games of the series, both going to overtime. We find ways to get out of it quickly, but it's been a tight series. They've done a good job forechecking, creating turnovers, and we have to kind of tamper with their system a little bit and make it more difficult on them, so they're not able to retrieve pucks as easily as they have been the last two games.
Benn, Las Vegas Regional. Michael, just what was it like for you jumping into the series kind of last game?
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty high-paced game to get out there. So first few shifts were just trying to get the timing back, but yeah, I thought it was a close game, and we had our chances. They had theirs, and they just capitalized on a few more than us.
Reilly, you're as important a leader as this organization has. What is your message to your teammates for the next little while leading up to Game 6?
I mentioned before, just playing with a bit of a killer instinct. I think the last two games, our defensive game has slipped a little bit, and we're giving up grade A chances that I don't think we were giving up in the first two rounds. I think it's easier to play in a series when you're up 3 games to nothing, and we don't have that fortune right now, so you have to make sure that this next game is a must-win game for us, and we have to go in there with the mindset that we're going to limit them to very little and make the most of our opportunities.
Benn, Las Vegas Regional. I guess, Michael, along those same lines, what do you think needs to change next game for you guys?
Yeah, I think, like Smitty said there, just come out with killer instinct. I think next game is going to be huge for us, so we need to come out with that attitude and play a little bit more desperate to find the win.
Look, I know you're 2-0 when Benn was in the lineup, 3-0 if you include Game 3. They're 2-0 without him, but he is back. What's the effect of having Benn back in the series?
I think wait and find out. He's been a good player in his career. He's good on faceoffs, so there's certain things like that he can help their team out. There's also things that he can hurt his team. So we'll see who we're up to kind of playing against, but we're mostly focused on what we can do. We know we come out with our best game, we'll win the game. We just have to really focus on what we're going to do and put our game play into effect.
Their forecheck has worked really well the last couple games, and a lot of the focus goes on your defensemen and how they move the puck. But as forwards, what do you think is the biggest key that you guys need to do differently to make the breakouts better?
Breakouts it's a 5-man unit, so you can slow down forecheckers in a legal way, and also you can get open for our D, make everything a little bit easier. I think they were poaching our D-to-Ds a little bit last game, and came up with a couple grade A chances because of it. Sometimes it's just moving your feet, getting to the spot a little bit quicker, and making yourself available.